My phone turned off.
Penny X. I'm working on mine. I don't be giving no fucks. I know
my phone turned off.
Oh,
I say whatever I want. I do whatever I want.
Keith? Okay.
Coming live from
Yeah.
Coming live from the 1 at the 5. Coming live
How do
from
you
the
unmute
3
again?
Whole game fucking East down and they down just like Eddie me.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. In the middle of trying to go onto the show, my phone turned off. They just turned off. There's nothing wrong with
What
it.
is going on?
Because it's on 79% and it just turned off. As soon as I pressed thing, I had to restart it. I have no idea.
Because you were there, and
Yeah,
I'm
you were
like,
there. We were
invite,
good.
and then it's like it just totally disappears. I'm like,
Oh, shoot, let me end the stream. Hold on 1 second. It's okay, YouTube. You guys can catch all of this. I don't even care.
Right? YouTube is
used to
they're
not
used
even
to.
ending the
They
stream.
can get these special gems.
You
They can
guys
get the Easter egg stuff.
The behind the scenes, the
Right?
craziness that is the internet and my phone and Instagram. But I am ready. We can mute now. My phone is back
okay,
on.
I am
okay.
foolishness.
It's all good.
Goodness gracious. Crazy.
It is all good.
I'm just adding the.
Oh, our tag.
Yeah. Okay.
Foolishness of
You're
the
getting
week.
behind the scenes, YouTube. This is what
Right?
happens.
This is what people
in
pay
the
for.
show. Okay, I'm muting you guys now. Bye.
Oh.
Traveling forever.
So like whimsical. I feel like I should be like spinning or something. Or like in a Bjork. Bjork.
Awesome.
Oh.
Why?
Oh, then there's a trumpet.
I actually love whatever's happening with this song. Like the vibe, it's giving me life right now.
Hey.
Okay.
Well,
Leg in the ear.
Okay.
Honestly, that mix has like
I
the
love
perfect
it.
vibe. It reminds me a lot of us because you
Right?
know
We're whimsical,
vibes,
we're cool.
whimsical, but then
Drop that beat.
Hey. Listen, I love it because we're going to need the laughter to get through this show that we are doing today. And let me just say, there is a lot going on that we have had to talk about, and so we're going to get right into it. Before we get into it, though, welcome to another episode, and we're going to introduce ourselves if you are new to us in alphabetical order, and go.
yes, welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. Thank you to Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. The replays of this show happen on internet radio every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to check us out there. But we love to see you when we're doing this live on Instagram and YouTube. So be sure to follow all of our socials, Not Your Typical Girl Talk. My name is Carcia. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Girl. I don't know why we're talking like that.
I'm sorry.
It's catchy too. Just the hey, everybody. It's your girl Sally. I am a proud and happy member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. All the foolishness that we are going to endure during this hour. We're praying for y'all. You all praying for us. We're going to do our best to get through this. You know what, Shiva girl, go ahead. Boo, tell them who you are, because there's so much there's too much. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm already rolling my eyes because just
as far back as you can.
I'm already like rolling my eyes. So I'm Shiva, they call me Shiva. I'm the final crew member of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. And honestly, I'm just going to go straight into it because all I'm going to say is remove us out of the group chat, please. In this segment, we are calling Oh Jada. So if you do not know, Jada Pinkett Smith has been all over the news for the past week and a half. She has come out with some book that's supposed to be, groundbreaking. Who the hell knows? Don't care. But she is just saying too much. And we would like out of Jada Pinkett Smith's group chat. So the week started out with her saying that her and Will had been separated for 7 years. So when that man went and slapped Chris Rock, a fellow black man, on stage for making a very funny joke, they were not together. When he went on Red Table Talk to talk about her entanglement, they were not together. So all these years they have not been together, and she wants us to know. Then the week continued on, and there was more. She also wants us to know that she's never been unfaithful to Will Smith. So again, bringing him on Red Table Talk and the entanglement, that really was a thing. And then she also wanted us to know that her and Tupac were together in a past life. But before I read you the article on that, let's hear Miss Jada Pinkett Smith just tell us in her own words, actually speaking to her mama, about the fact that she has never been unfaithful. Hold on here to Will Smith. Let me turn it up because you got to hear it real loud, because we got to hear it in her words, because fuck off. Like, I don't even know.
But I'm cheat on Will Smith. No matter how sad he looked at that table. And when you read this book, you will kind of get an understanding of why the red table even happened in the first place.
What? Listen, it doesn't matter about. No one cares about her book because Britney Spears is dropping. Britney Spears is dropping her book.
Spears and a whole heap of teas coming out by her and JT.
Listen.
Here's the thing, y'all. With Miss Pinkett. Here's the thing with her. As we know, for decades, there's been rumors about the relationship between Will Smith and Jada.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone and their grandma and their great-grandfather knew that they were having a swinging relationship. This was very well known. People that know people, industry people told their friends, and those friends told their friends. And it got down to literally everybody that, oh, they're in a swinging relationship. They're out here at parties doing their thing. So, of course, she was never unfaithful to Will, because that was just that they accepted the swinging life. What bothers me is that she really thinks people care. Like, she loves, and she doesn't really care. I read a story today that her children are actually so not okay with her sharing all of these things that they've been trying for years to keep within the family. And they don't understand. It's like, why are you doing this now, Ma? Like,
why is she doing?
Why
this
are you
now?
doing this now?
Oh, but there's more. There's more.
There's more,
But
y'all.
You need to hear about the oh gosh. There's so much more. I'm gonna have to get through this.
It's unfolding as I love Twin saying he's like, we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
No, we care.
And we don't. We
that's
don't
the truth.
care.
What does it say about the dead man that she's in love with. But anyway. So Jada Pinkett Smith says she and Tupac were together in a past life. If Jada Pinkett Smith does nothing else, she's always going to express her adoration for Tupac Shakur. The Set It Off star has been making her rounds to promote her highly anticipated memoir, Worthy, which will arrive on October 17th. That was yesterday. Among the most shocking revelation was that Jada and Will Smith had been separated since 2018. 2016. In a new interview with Rolling Out, Jada shared that she and Tupac Shakur were soulmates, despite them never dating. She explained that a soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner, which is why Shakur was able to become hers. If there's such a thing as past lives, I definitely think Pac and I have traveled a few together in various forms. When Jada was asked if she regretted not pursuing a relationship with Shakur further, she shared that while they were a dynamic duo, they could not get together because that wasn't the purpose. It just wasn't possible. There was no chemistry between us, Jada laughed. This is not Jada's first time shutting down talks if the two were an item before she married Will. She previously told Howard Stern in 2015 that the two tested the waters by sharing a kiss. She describes it as being disgusting. And at that moment, she realized the two could not be together.
Okay.
Can we all just say it together? We don't
care. No one, and I mean
Like,
no one,
this
no
is all
one, no
foolishness.
one. No, and it's like that
It's-
meme, nobody,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
pure
Jada.
foolishness. She's pulling
She's reaching.
for stuff. She's like, oh please, let me find it.
Her show got canceled, right?
Right. How
And
did
now-
the show get canceled from Facebook?
It's coming back. Red Table Talk apparently now is coming back. I thought we were done. She's coming back. God.
I did wonder, how do you get canceled from Facebook?
Yeah, I just want to get canceled from Facebook. Since isn't it like just your own?
Like, it's not like it was on
It's your own-
NBC,
right?
or,
It's not like it's on the claim
or Hulu.
or Amazon Prime. It's on some, no offense, it's Facebook.
Facebook, you upload it yourself.
Everyone does it yourself. Well, she can stay there on Facebook. No one cares. She's saying she never cheated on the man. What about the entanglement?
Yeah,
That
was
whole the entanglement.
Have you seen the funny memes though, where people are like, I actually was never on a different world. Actually, I never even met Will Smith.
Jada was never born. But we're seeing as a
Apparently,
hologram.
I was never born.
Jada, just
You know what though? I
please.
also heard this other thing. So Jim Jones, the rapper, he said that he wants to meet. He made a call out to all the crackheads.
Yes,
It's
because she was a drug
I
addict.
want to meet a crackhead that bought drugs off Jada Pinkett, because Jada Pinkett said that she was selling drugs in the 90s. She was a drug dealer in the 90s, she said. And he doesn't believe her.
Neither do
as
we.
I do not believe
Wasn't
her.
she acting in the 90s?
This woman was up on.
She was acting, right? I mean, unless she had a side hustle.
She
She
was
said
acting.
she was selling drugs.
No,
So
no,
he
she
said,
No, she was not. She was
She
not.
wasn't.
he said, okay, all right, Jada, if you were selling drugs, I want to meet the crackheads, because the crackheads that you sold to, chances are they're still alive. So I
It
want to
must
meet
be.
one that has ever bought anything.
Now you
from
see
her.
that? Now she's ruining the culture. She's just a disgrace. Like no one, Jada, nobody asked. Nobody. There was no
See,
demand
this is
for
what
your
happens
story.
when you have an acting career and it's not.
Oh,
on
that career, what acting career?
Exactly.
The last thing she was in was The Matrix, and they dressed her up so like they put so
You
much
didn't know
stuff
it was
on her.
her.
You didn't know it was her. She's just there.
And the only reason why she was there is because she was in the
To
original
reprise
Matrix
her exactly her
when
character.
her career was like flying.
when she was Jada.
Right.
But now she's just Jada. No, she's just
We're done with her. Please remove us out the group chat.
yes, please, Jada.
Please no more.
Remove us from the chat.
Fine.
Please, like
Please.
we're worthy of being removed. Please.
Please.
Now,
Oh,
everything
wow.
to say on the internet, and this little girl wanted you to hear, because I'm calling it, oh little girl, stop. This little girl felt that she had a message for grown women, and they needed to hear it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, little girl.
Men hate women. And when are you guys going to realize that? At their core, in their hearts, they don't like women. They only like men. Male attention, male validation, all that shit. They do not like women. And that trend going on right now, the Twitter thread of when I realized I started hating my girlfriend, that is literally proof. Okay, they're telling you that they hate women. And some of you are still so delusional to think that your man actually likes you. No, he doesn't. Okay, he's doing it for validation from his voice. I'm telling you right now, don't shoot the messenger.
Wow. Little girl, you get what you attract. If she feels she's getting men that love men, then maybe she's putting out some kind of energy that's attracting that.
Well,
When she's ready to grow up
a lesbian.
and put on her big girl panties, you can come back to the chat. Until then, little girl, go sit in the corner and figure out your life. Figure out your life. No one cares.
Here's the part that bothered me the most is that there were so many women in the comments.
Yes.
Agreeing with this.
Agreeing with her.
She's a child. If she's 25, we're lucky, right? Like she's not experienced anything. She definitely is likely not heterosexual. And so her coming on talking about what men like when she doesn't like men is weird to me, but I digress. But there were really women coming on talking about the fact that yes, this is true. Here's my thing, ladies.
It's not.
If you think men hate us so much, why do you constantly let them pump and dump in you?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
You think men hate you so much, but you lay there and you let them twist you, turn you upside down and pump and dump in you, but you truly have internalized that men hate women. I have never met a man who's literally looked at me and said, I hate women, I want nothing to do with women. I've never even had a man who says I hate black women. I've never
I've never have.
I don't need women. I've
never have.
But I hear that constantly from black women. I've heard black women say they hate black men. I've heard black women say they don't need a black man. I've heard black women say they don't feel protected by black men. I hear all of this, but we let these little young children who know nothing about life, and the only thing that they can Google what life used to be, and they're now giving advice. Get the hell off me.
And I feel it's really dry too that these women in the chat or in the comments, they're actually agreeing with this Pickney. It kind of makes you wonder, wait, what's your IQ level? Why are you agreeing with this girl just got on this planet maybe 10, 20 years ago? She looks like she's 8, but she's probably 20. Why are we paying attention to this girl? Why are we even listening to her? And it's a shame. Maybe it's an American thing. Because I agree with you, Sheba. I've never had that kind of situation in my life. I don't know where she's coming off of this. And I know that women like her have an interesting, they are who they are. And because they are who they are, you just kind of ignore what they're saying, despite her being very clear and loud in her sign language, her anger towards, and then calling men misogynist and saying how all men are gay and all this. Like, girl, you're like what, 16? You like, come on, calm down.
So my take on it is this: we've started, when feminism started, it started, 65, 70,
burning your bra
and it was about, we just want to get the chance to work, go to university.
Right.
We just want a chance to vote. Like, this is what feminism was built upon, being equal with men in society, right? Tearing down patriarchy. You know what I mean? Like taking down that societal belief that, women can't have things. That's where it started. For some reason, in recent years, it's become an anti-masculine, anti-man movement where we have women that are actually out here saying, well, men hate, which is the strongest word,
Very strong.
Women. And I say, y'all don't really know what it is to hate something.
Thank you.
Because when you hate something, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna beat it.
That's
and
what
you're gonna push it over a cliff. You're gonna be you're gonna be a serial killer of women. That's it. You're gonna be a man that constantly beats women. You're gonna be a man, like, these are men that hate women.
Right.
men that break up with you because you were acting like a biatch,
As like a kid.
right, is not a man hating a woman. He
No.
dislikes how you're treating him
You.
because you're acting.
Because you're doing all this sign language and no one understands what you're trying to say. Like,
So
too legit to quit? Like,
and here's the thing: the energy you give is the energy you get, people.
that's it. She is getting what
That's
she
it.
attracts.
That's it. And if you're out here on,
that's it. Give good
Girl.
energy, and you'd be surprised how you get good energy back. I get constantly good energy. I have men open doors. I have men
Yes.
who things in my space. I have men who used to pay for my gas when I go to the gas station. They'd be like, I
pay it
for
for,
your
yeah,
gas. Like,
they see
They
you,
like- they wanna
and
pay
then
it
when you go to pay for
forward.
your gas, when you go to pay for your dinner, oh, actually, that gentleman that just left, he
Pay for
paid for
it.
your table.
like, just stop this. That's just stop.
Yeah, she needs to stop. And women need to stop agreeing with this foolishness because, listen, the tongue, as we know, is a very powerful thing.
You know what?
You go on saying men hate women, men
Yeah.
hate.
And
That's a
here's another
problem.
thing. Let's not be influenced by everything we're seeing on these stupid TikToks
Woo!
and Instagram. Yes, I've made social media a big part of my life. Like
Mine
we've
too.
been out here, you know, we use social media to do what we do. But at the same time,
That's part. There's a
decipher
but.
not like you
That's-
don't need to agree with everything. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
Everything
right.
is right. Everything.
We're done.
The same
So-
women that are saying that agree with her have been married for like 25 years. Stop it.
Or they're letting stranger men pump and dump on them right now. Stranger
That whole part.
man who doesn't care
That-
about you. So yeah, you
that
actually,
whole-
the reality is a lot of women hate themselves. And so they're projecting. Stop projecting. Stop
She
projecting.
hates herself.
Because if you love
Go
yourself,
find Dr. Phil or go find Ayanna Fix My Life.
pump and dumping you and leave you by the wayside because you wanted to give him your
She needs to be more protective of herself.
But I digress. We move on. I had to, this next segment, I actually had to bring it down. It took me some time to edit the video. It was 7 minutes long. But I want you guys to
Oh,
enjoy
Lord.
the 4 minutes I put together because this is a definition of a woman who, I'm just going to start with the headline. Then I'm going to play the video. So the headline reads, Woman
Oh, boy.
refuses to get out of the man's car because he only took her to Cheesecake Factory on their first date. So again, you're going to watch the interaction when she didn't like the fact that she was brought to the Cheesecake Factory. So I am going to make sure this is not on mute. Come through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. She got me at the cheesecake. Yes.
Do you want me to open the door?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that's like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about that? I'm talking about
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't get it.
So you're saying what's going on all around the person, right?
I mean, you're supposed to. But you take out your phone before. And you're courting her.
Because
So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her.
I
What did I do that wasn't
I mean, it's too bad. I can when I got your partner, you know, okay. If we're not there, to at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready to relationship for the restaurant is hard. Certainly not a big deal with it. Which I'm still willing to do. I would be, but if we're late, I mean, I have to be I can tell it's not either. And maybe we're not right. So you just want to call it all. I mean, it's hard to compromise or something. Please take a look at this. I'm sorry. I mean, you were serious. I mean, I would not understand that I could have been more cooperative. That's what I'm going to tell you. Are you sure you don't know? I don't know. A lot of expectations for first dates. I'm sorry.
He's good to drive her home. I would say, you know what? Get out of my car. I'm not taking your fat ass back home. Get out of my car. And you know what? She doesn't need Cheesecake Factory. She shouldn't get any food, period. She's going to Daniel's Fast.
I'm done.
Go on the Daniel's Fast. Only eat pumpkin, aka butternut squash.
To be honest,
You don't need to be namming nothing at this point, ma'am. And she's just there touching up her braids.
yeah, she's like,
I feel sorry for the
I'm
braids.
here. I'm like,
I feel sorry for her braids. The girl coming in here looking like the Joker from Batman.
Green dress with
the purple lipstick. The man have all right.
And he was going to
let her walk home.
Yeah.
How disrespectful.
This is in Toronto. Aria's in Toronto. It's on York Street. It's right by the ACC. Well, Scotiabank, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's my here's my thing with this situation in this story. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe. But it is a real thing when a man looks at you and says, wow, she is worthy of me making a reservation.
In that outfit.
In a nice restaurant. Driving to my house.
Girl looking like Joker. Harley Quinn.
Me up.
Looking like Harley
Driving
Quinn.
Me. And me being late. Whose fault is that?
And then when you see the outfit, why was she even late?
Late for what?
Your hair is already done.
Hair. And then,
what are you late for?
And then, even still, that's okay. I'll take you to the Cheesecake Factory because, you know, in truth, Cheesecake Factory is a huge restaurant. There's always space, so you can always get a good seat, right?
Good food, man.
And the food is really good for a big box restaurant.
Yeah, I think
so. Because he's gonna pay for it. This man went and was opening the door for the lady.
Oh, I know. I felt bad.
So sad. Again, These are the things that women have been praying for. This is the Sierra prayers
In
answered.
action.
And you still rejected it.
And she still said no.
I'm tired of
And
this.
then she's
I'm done. She's a Joker hoe.
And then she's mad at him for taking her home after being disrespectful.
And that's what bothers me too, girl. What did she expect was going to happen? He was going to go back to the restaurant and camp
Right.
out and demand that they get
demand the
a
table?
reservation? What was she hoping for? This girl, no.
Most
woman,
first
no.
dates happen at coffee places,
Mm-mm.
at the park, maybe grabbing a bite and going to, like going to a movie. Like very
It's something
seldom.
subtle.
Very seldom is it something huge like going to a fine restaurant. And if you were so excited to
Girl,
go,
she
sis,
gets courted. Did you not hear her? I get courted.
so he wasn't courting her when he drove to Cheesecake Factory and opened the door, and we know he was gonna drop the dollars to pay.
She could have had all the
In
cheesecake she wanted.
in these recession inflation times, he put gas in his car, drove
Poor
to
guy.
your house,
Wow.
picked you up.
Had to wait.
No,
too.
no, and what you guys did not hear because I had to edit some stuff out. He arrived at 4 o'clock, a little bit before 4 to get her. She didn't come downstairs till 5, so he actually waited an hour downstairs for her to get ready.
First of all, that's disrespect.
So
Girl,
disrespectful.
you don't respect him.
She's
He's
a
good.
user.
He
Thank
really
you.
wanted to take her out.
Thank
She
you.
is a user.
I give people
Because I
a
would have left.
15-minute grace period. I give you 15 minutes for anything. 15 minutes in business, 15 minutes in anything. I will give you 15 minutes. If you schedule a Zoom call with me and you don't show up within about 10,
Yeah.
I probably am lucky.
Yeah.
That's an hour.
Yep. After
Right.
10 minutes, I start sending an email. Hey,
A quick reminder. See what's going
maybe you
on.
forgot our things. Wait another 5 minutes.
And then bye.
Leave and then send an email. Hey, I was there. Not sure what happened. Let's reschedule. Let me know what time is best for you.
1 hour.
An hour. And she's mad. But we're done with you, girl.
Yeah, and she's
Second
mad.
one,
And
we're
she's
not even
mad.
gonna spend time on this one is just hilarious. I need these men to know what is happening in some of your women's DMs. Okay, maybe
Girl.
sometimes when you see her smiling at her phone, this could be what's happening in your woman's DMs, and this is hilarious. Before I play it, I am just going to read you. Actually, no, I'm going to read it after. I just want to play it because it is that funny. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey. Ooh. Sound good.
You better sang.
Come through with it, Usher. Come through with it. Wait, you can't call him Usher. What's another thing in church that I can call him? Come through, Deacon. Yes.
Ah! What the
I love.
Literally, there was a man in this man's wife's DM
Yes.
saying to her this
Yes.
very well put together song. We know it's an actual song, but he changed up the words. And one of the things y'all may not have heard him say is 3 come to me. It means her and her children.
Hey, come through, sir.
The
Come
husband
through.
alone. Gentlemen, if you have a good looking wife and if you ever forget for a moment what that woman can pull, take your wife's pictures, put them up on a dating site. website and see just how much attention, or just for a second, go check her DMs. Not even just in the primary DM, the ones that you need to.
Yeah,
go
it's the
into the back.
Yeah, the general mailbox, girl. Head to the general mailbox.
That's where all that stuff lies.
That's where it comes from.
So
I
good for
love
you,
that.
Good for you.
Come on,
And he
sir.
sounded great. And the husband wasn't a hater, because what the husband said was, it's a ninja in my wife's DM singing Drew Hill. Should be, singing Drew Hill, I should be, I'm crying. This ninja can sing though. When he said, now 3 come to me, I lost it, my nose is running. At least this has been appreciated, but some of y'all gonna lose your woman to the man in the DM, because it really does go down
It does.
in the DM. Hilarious. But before we get to
Love it.
That was good. Go ahead, sir. Okay.
Talk to us for a second, because there's so much more to go.
Oh,
Woo.
yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We're trying to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out the replays of this show, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Internet Radio. We tape live on Instagram and YouTube. Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to check us out then. So, best way to catch up with us is to follow and subscribe. So follow Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, and thanks for joining us and supporting. Let's get on with this foolishness, because there is so much more. Like I don't even.
This is stupid. This is all I'm gonna say. Is this next? This is just stupid. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I am going to play this for you. There's just the next video. You'll know what's happening in the next video.
Thank you for the support, friend.
The bonnet returns.
She made her bill. I'm not gonna. I'm good. She's like, I will. Yeah. I'm gonna bust it right here. So nails missing, everything. Anyway, that girl's hurt everywhere but Liz, baby. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage because my heart was already pounding on my chest when it got there. So I didn't record nothing. I didn't record the conversation. But somebody did, so hopefully they posted. But the girl is in jail for whooping on me, okay? They're locking me up too for messing up the people establishment, but guess who got me out? To my man, thank you to my man. Oh yes, he's here while Miss Ballhead with the county building and her arraignment hearing. And girl, I know you bothered me because I still got your wig. We brought it back home. So, don't worry. I'm sure he'll return it later when you get released, whenever that is, because I'm pressing charges. And I know you're going to say, oh, why Mr. Man? Why did you say come back? Know your words, baby. Just for clarification, this is my ex. We haven't been in a relationship for real in years. But he got me on my head, so same thing. But he loved her, so ain't here. Why you in there? Moral of the story is I got my name in. A win is a win. A win is a win.
I thought L's meant loser. I thought L meant loser.
Let me just pause it for you guys to set this scenario. This woman literally was on TikTok saying she's gonna pull up on her man with his girlfriend. So people were then assuming that her man was cheating on her with someone else. No, this was her ex-man. She literally was stalking him on Instagram, saw where he was, and really pulled up and confronted him and his new girlfriend, got into a fight, picked a fight with her,
at a decent restaurant,
and is pressing charges against the girl. Now, in her mind, because the man came home with her, he's hers and my man, even though she'll tell you about what happened next. Go on, girl. Let them know what happened.
Right, here's an update for everybody so invested.
Why are you rubbing your snot nose on?
No, I'm not crying. I'm allergic to reality. Girl out of jail. So apparently she's seeing all my TikToks, which is fine. I'm not worried at all. I know y'all been waiting for her to run me my thing, but that's not gonna happen unless she wants to go back to the slammer. I definitely press charges. I wasn't playing about that. I don't care. Ever since she got out, I ain't seen that man since, baby. Y'all was right, okay? Never said y'all was wrong. Y'all said I was nutty, and these are facts. It's been a wild ride, like 8 years. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay? I've been a dummy for a long time. Soul ties are a mother. I definitely already knew what to expect. I didn't expect anything less from him. It is what it is. You know, being called stupid from our friends, and you know, it's very easy to dismiss. You feel me? But being called stupid by millions of people on the internet, it is a little, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna try something new. But it ain't new, because I've done it before. But we gonna be serious about it. I done blocked him on everything except for Cash App. I understand this is toxic, and I did go talk to the lady. So that's what we're gonna do. But I hope y'all happy.
No, she's a waste. She's a waste. She's a waste.
So I'll say this. This is what I will say. This culture of being like, yeah, I'm crazy, and that's fine. This is not it. And being okay, putting out there that you are going to go purposely roll up on people and mash up their night by doing violence in a public place in this white people restaurant, because I'm looking at this restaurant. This looks like a fancy sushi
You know, it's a
restaurant.
nice sushi restaurant.
You go in there, make up trouble. Right. We now see another Black woman being dragged out of a restaurant in handcuffs because of foolishness, fighting for mine that was never yours.
Like, what did you say, 8 years ago?
Like, what is even happening? And then you decide, let's make a reality show of it and put it on TikTok. And, you know, SZA, I'm sorry, Sis, this song was very well produced, but this I Just Killed My Ex song has put out this culture of, I'm going to go crazy on my man, and I'm going to commit violence, and I'm going to do this and do this. Something, what if someone had a gun, right? What if someone had a knife? What if someone took one of those knives and stabbed you? This could have ended up as a big, real issue. Like, she's on a line and laughing and kind of, oh, I'm crazy.
With her black eye and your busted lip?
Like, this is not okay. Oh, and I don't care. I'm tired of these. I don't care. Like, neither do we.
She's going to care. She's never been to female prison. When she goes to prison, then she'll care. It's the prison for me. I'm like, no, it's not. He already left you, so let this new girl have him. You go find a new boy, go find a new man,
and then you want to say, oh, men hate women, and
have this man.
Men hate women.
Well, if they act like that, I can see why.
So I have nothing, so I'm gonna move on because this next one here. Okay. This one I'm calling frozen sperm, and I need a second.
God.
That's exactly it. Oh God, because this I don't know if I'm gonna get through it, but I'm gonna. Thank you once again to Six Brown Chicks, who always brings the funny for us, so I can lean in real close and read this one for you.
Jesus.
He left his baby mama for me 3 years ago. She studied biology at Chicago State University. He comes home to me every night. We're together. He's done with her. We hate her. He dates me publicly in real life and on our socials. Somehow, this biatch had a baby and is pregnant again, while he is with me. The babies are his. He swears she must be reusing old frozen sperm from his old condoms because he hasn't been intimate with her. I texted her about that and she replied, not frozen. He delivers it fresh. LMAO. I know he's been home with me. Also, he begged me to abort our child last year. So I know he's not willingly making babies with her again. What to do? Question mark. Also, can I legally stop her from making more of his babies? Question mark.
Wait, so first she's in denial because she thinks that the man is not sleeping with her. She's using old sperm, and now she's saying,
Okay,
but now she's saying also that he's not doing it willingly. So he's at gunpoint.
and can we please have a health class right now? Because I want all the young people to know
Y'all don't do health class, huh?
you can't take
They don't
super old sperm
You can't take old sperm and create babies.
and create children. Like you can't.
But let her stay in her denial.
But
The advice is this, ma'am.
he comes home to you every night.
Then keep it
Girl,
that
where
way.
is he in the day?
Keep it that way.
Here's the thing. They're both idiots. They're both
Keep it that
idiots.
way.
So you've got a woman who's willingly making babies with a man who left her for another woman. Now they haven't been together for 3 years, but you allow him to come and pump and dump in you and give you babies while he's over there living his best life with another woman. As much as she's an idiot, he's still laying down with her, and you have made yourself a single mother
Right.
of 3.
Of 3.
Right. Delusion.
Throw all of them away.
It's all delusion. We have women.
All of
They
them
really
away.
believe what they're hearing. They believe he's like, you're the only one, girl. Even though his actions
Or with
are
his
way
ex.
different than what he is saying.
Listen, yo, what she needs
And
to
he
do.
knows they're dumb, so he's getting away with it.
Bring
He's
both of
like,
them, as he should. What she can do is she can go and plead her case to a lawyer and see how far she goes. I mean, go ahead, girl.
girl,
Go the extra mile. Be a trailblazer.
again,
Be the one that be a trailblazer.
we have women out here that are going on
Be a
and
trailblazer.
their finger is as empty as mine.
I'm done with you.
And they're going on like
they own.
what are you fighting for? This man doesn't belong to you.
But go ahead,
He
girl.
belongs to no one.
Go find the new version of Johnny Cochran and
He-
plead your case.
He left his other girlfriend. She's there, still giving him the stuff. And
And babies.
comes home to you. Why? To have a place to sleep.
He needs a roof over his head.
Throw them all away. And these
Throw
poor
them all
babies.
away.
And these poor babies.
All of them.
Like it's now I was gonna do this next one first, but I'm actually gonna do it last because I think we need a little bit of laughter. And so I'm gonna do the last one that I was gonna do, which is about another chain restaurant. Chain restaurant who's having some issues with some thieves. And apparently, ladies, we found out this week that there is big business in cooking oil because of what's happening at Chick-fil-A. So right now, I'm going to read the story for you. Police are still looking for thieves who stole hundreds of gallons of cooking oil from a Chick-fil-A in Athens, Georgia over the weekend. Investigators say it's more common than you think. It's not yours, then don't take it. And Jody Thompson said, it's a lesson many learn as kids, but not all have listened to. Lieutenant Jody Thompson with the Athens Clark County Police say thieves broke into a Chick-fil-A and took off with a cooking necessity. They noticed that a lock had been cut off the back gate where the grease trap is located. From there, they determined several hundreds of gallons of oil had been taken out of that. It happened around 3 a.m. on October the 5th at the popular restaurant on Athens Highway. Thompson said that it's not the first time the store has been targeted. It's not uncommon to see this, but these guys rented a U-Haul this time and was able to siphon out several $1,000s worth of this. You might be thinking, why used cooking oil? Why would anybody want that? Thompson says the market value can be high. It can be refined and sold, and it can be used as fuel. There are several different markets for the oil that recyclers can utilize.
You know who uses? I didn't realize this, but you know who uses cooking oil to the billionaire Warren Buffett?
Yeah, I heard.
Apparently, he uses
Because
cooking oil to
Apparently,
his
he's
car.
very
He's very frugal. Rich people normally are, but it's just gonna dry because there are like people dying. There are black children missing. But we're gonna use all of
the
Atlanta's resources.
Yeah, there were a lot of big titles I heard in that story.
Lieutenant.
Girl,
Like spending their time.
and money,
Yeah, I would love to see a missing children's list from that area.
and they're probably still missing. But we're gonna chase down
Cookie one.
cooking oil
Because someone's
Chick-fil-A.
going to make a buck.
because Chick-fil-A, God forbid,
I do find, though,
Chick-fil-A.
it is funny how sometimes, like, what promotes police to do something is someone making money.
yeah, is there a
How
kickback?
dare y'all make money?
Money.
I come find you.
Girl,
Listen. I hope that they get there. I hope these people have their oil and they just go do all the things they need to do.
Live your best life. Refine it.
it was the U-Haul. It was when you said the U-Haul truck. That was
No, they rent it. It's a big.
the U-Haul. Right, the beeping, the reversing, the changing of gears.
Listen. I mean, it's not like to catch a smuggler or something. Like this isn't some like dope like thing.
Where's
Like
the meth? There's no meth.
oil.
There's no coke. We're going after oil.
yes.
Imagine when they squeeze it. When they get it, they like lie it down like it's fentanyl. They take a big old photo. The officers are standing there with their hand on their Kimbo.
People are being arrested, brought away
For the oil.
5 years to life.
for
That's
stealing
what you in here for.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A oil. You're a real gangsta. Like, what's the gangsta in that? Bring gangsta back. They're a mockery to the gang life.
Yeah, I don't.
They're a mockery to the gang life.
I am pretty sure. Like,
What happened to thug life?
people are getting their
We're
cars,
watering
like,
it down.
cars are being stolen. Like,
But
Yeah.
they don't care about the Lamborghini. They care about
They
the
care about the
cooking
oil. From Chick-fil-A. Chicken oil.
Chicken oil.
Yeah, that's what Lieutenant Jody Johnson is going to go and search for. But we digress. We move on.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Pretty much.
good luck.
We don't have much more, but thank you. Thank
Oh.
you, people, for bringing us this news because they were definitely waiting.
Oh, yeah. Black people would have been like, someone's gonna eat good tonight.
Right?
And
So we got some
then-
good fried chicken. You should find who they are and
Right?
beg them a meal.
Right?
Beg them a
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Now, this is an interesting one here, and in this segment that I decided to call Crumbs, you will hear a lady again. Thank you, Kendra G, for what you do. This
Thank
lady
you,
is going to tell you what it is that she's looking for.
Woo! Not the crumbs.
3, 2, and 1, and go.
Girl, what you eating? Oh my God. Spaghetti. Oh my God. Do you need more light? And you can't get better light. Oh my God. Is that better? Yes.
She's moving. Up she goes.
Celeste. Are you ready, Celeste? Yes. Celeste, how old are you, honey? 61. 61. What you do for a living? I'm a receptionist. You so giddy, Celeste. I say you so giddy. Thank you, Kendra, for picking me. Oh, you're welcome. What's going on? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just really excited did. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, let's do it. So let's do our receptionist. Where you calling from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. Do you have
Two.
2 kids? How old are your kids?
42 and 32.
42 and 32. Both by the same man?
No.
Okay, have you ever been married?
No, Kendra.
What's your zodiac sign, Celeste?
I'm an Aries.
And Aries. All right, honey, what kind of man you looking for?
So I'm 61. So I'm looking for that one special guy. That's it. I'm 61. I mean, what can I say?
I just want the Jamaican mother to come and like box her upside the head.
Well, a special guy just for me.
When was your last relationship?
Over 5 years ago. More than 5 years ago.
More than 5 years ago. Okay. You have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
More than 5 years ago.
More than 5 years ago? Yeah. Are you waiting for a marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
When did you begin the celibacy? So when did you begin the celibacy journey until marriage?
Since 2013.
Okay, go back to the life. So in 2013, you decided you weren't expected unless you were a wife, became a wife.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you want a godly man, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
So 2013, what are we? So that's 10 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, and this is something that's non-negotiable, I'm assuming.
Non-negotiable.
So you're fine if you don't find a man to commit to this, and then you were not potentially have a life.
Okay. I wasn't the best in math class, but I'm just going to go back and say a few things. So she said she started the celibacy journey in 2013, which would be 10 years ago. However, when Kendra asked her the last time she was intimate with someone, she said 5 years ago, because 5 years ago was her last relationship, and that was the last person she was intimate with. So how do we get 2013 if you were actually with someone in 2018, and now you're 61 with 2 kids by 2 different men, never been married, and now part of your thing is you have to be married to give up the dusty ass, you know what?
Girl.
Yeah, you know what? What makes it even more strange to me? Like she's
very sweet.
Basically our mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's old enough to be our mom. Like the ages of her kids was what? 40, 42 and
35.
Okay, so
42. They're our age.
Okay, so they're our age.
Wow.
She could be our mom.
Yes, you can.
So that's the first thing. You've never been married. So what happened all those years? You never wanted the special guy?
Back then. And now after I
now having 2 kids
picnic,
with men that weren't the guy.
Now you
want that guy, but you want the guy to sit there and wait.
I'm sorry. If I am a 60-something-year-old man, I am trying to enjoy my final days.
Girl, golden years.
No one cares anymore. But like, here's the thing.
At 60-odd years old, nobody no business. Listen,
no one.
Turn it upside down, girl.
There's no. Yeah, like there's no virtue to.
Yeah, girl, your glory days have come and left. Your glory days have come and gone.
Enjoy your retirement.
Go on a cruise.
Right.
You got the double ARP going for you, girl. Like take advantage of those, like live insurance.
Yeah.
Girl,
go on a vacay, meet some guy on vacay,
right?
And enjoy your life.
Go to Miami or Florida. They got some nice, retirement places. Listen, girl, you gotta live that life.
Go to the golf club.
For real, go in the sun. You're like, what's she gonna do with this? She's very giddy. She's very sweet.
You're gonna sit there and read the newspaper every day until he marries you at age what?
Age what?
60 odd. 60 old, 60 dead. Like, what are we what are we? You don't have cookies at 65. You cookies at 61. You have crumbs. You have crumbs. When you have your
breadcrumbs.
and you have crumbs. You have crumbs.
She's got breadcrumbs.
Or your bullock cake and your bun and cheese. There's crumbs. There is no cookies at 61.
There's no full cookie left.
There's no way at 61 I'm coming on the people that internet talk about I'm waiting for marriage. I'm just lucky a man can get it up for me still at 60 odd.
Girl, wasn't she enjoying that dating site? It was called Our Time.
Yeah, and she does have to realize too that, you know, with men, because men do have the advantage of not aging as quickly visually as women. So there's a lot of 60-year-old men out there that are dating 40-year-olds, 80-year-olds.
I will date them. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Girl,
people always say, yeah, because of the maturity level, most people would be like, yeah, you should literally go.
Oh yeah, girl.
62-year-old man, because
the IQ,
the brain,
the level of intelligence
is 50 to 65 at this point.
The intelligence,
because there are 60+ men out there that look great, so they're dating younger. So for you to come out here and be like, I'm 61 and I want you to wait like 5-10 years, and then when we get married now, that's when you get it.
It's menopause, though.
I don't think that's right.
Like it's menopause.
Get what though?
You've gone through menopause. Your pum has dried up. You have to do all kinds of things.
She's gotta get that KY oil.
I'm done.
Get the KY, warm it up.
And then at that point, you know, neither of you are going to be satisfying each other. So what? It doesn't make no sense.
Maybe she just wanted to be on.
I think she just wanted to meet Kendra, to be honest,
because she was really excited to meet Kendra. So maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, because
this can't be real, lady.
I hope it's not. If it is, like, ma'am,
we wish you.
And then you know what? It's dry. Like, if she was like a 61 and she looked like how Viola Davis and Angela Bassett look. I was like, okay, well, girl, you already got a lineup of men.
Because then she could go get a younger guy.
Was the 61 looking like Angela Bassett? But she looks how she looks. And no offense, ma'am, but
no, and we're not saying that she could definitely get a guy. It's just a matter of, girl, at that age, you have to start saying,
do things.
I am willing to enjoy this relationship. If I meet a guy and I like him, we're gonna have a good time.
Because
if she was saying that.
Thank you. Telly said you have no virtue to protect. At 61, where your virtue then?
You had 2 children.
Girl, that virtue
you had 2 children. You had a relationship 5 years ago. Girl, enjoy your life. That's all I'm saying. We're not saying anything about her to say she is not good enough.
Yeah.
She's definitely good enough. But girl, go out and enjoy your life. Listen. Why are you making it harder for yourself by putting this bottleneck obstacle in your way?
Girl. What you should do is go to Bulk Barn. They have Seniors Day.
I'm done.
Every Wednesday at Bulk Barn. Seniors Day, but listen, you can get the candy.
Yeah, we're
gonna get the candy. Wow, let's read the script then. Well, y'all out here trying to give this woman advice. You can meet someone at the Bulk Barn. They got Wednesdays 10% off for the overcomers. The overcomers. There's also the antiques.
Stop.
We want to thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out replays at 7 p.m. every Saturday. We tape live on IG and YouTube. What? Oh wait, what? Yeah, on 9:30 on Wednesday. 9:30 on Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you have a hearing impaired, we can do some sign language. I'll learn sign language so you can see what we're saying. I'll get Kirsty to type out some lines. We got you covered so your hearing is bad. Follow and subscribe on Not Your Typical Girl Talk on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Till next time, everyone, since no one wants my advice, I'll just take my Bulk Barn cell and the AARP when the deals y'all can be getting in your oldest. When you get to past 50, that's when life cracks open for you. The deals that you get, why do you want to be young again? You can live your best life and you have no one. You don't have to forgive nothing. You can just be like, Girl, live your best life. Just live. Be free. All right, fine. Well, listen, you got Cartia. I'm telling you, got Queen Sheba. Until next time, everyone, enjoy your virtue while you still have it, because certain people are trying to sell crumbs, false advertising. All right, Drizzy.
It's over. Good night, everybody.
It's over.
It's fun.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Keep fit and have fun.